Oh my God, it happened. We have a new Warzone map and the event wrapped up today in an amazing way. So we had the second part of the Destruction of Verdansk event today, and it all came together in a really, really cool way. I want to show you how exactly everything came together. And then of course, by the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the new map, the new locations, and everything in between. This has been awesome. And let's just dive into it. I'm going to start with a little bit of backstory on how we got to where we are today. So yesterday we had something called the Destruction of Verdansk event. And within this event, there was basically a zombies apocalypse going on Verdansk. And eventually Verdansk got completely overrun. And then out of nowhere, a nuke comes flying in off the side of Verdansk, not from any of the missile silos like we expected, and completely leveled Verdansk. At this point, Verdansk went offline and we could no longer play it, and instead we had to hop into Rebirth Island right after the events of the Verdansk explosion. At this time, off in the distance, we could see the nuclear explosion coming from Verdansk. We saw some weird Russian symbols, and then today we get the second part of the Destruction of Verdansk event. And essentially, it started off 10 minutes before the Destruction of Verdansk on Rebirth Island, and we get to see exactly how it happened. I played it live with some friends. Here's what happened. 10 minutes before the Destruction of Verdansk.
10 minutes.
Verdansk.
So we got 10 minutes to destroy the world.
All right, what are we doing here?
I don't know.
There's no circle.
Do we have to go to the... I don't know. You'd think it'd give us an objective.
Yeah, we probably get some objective of some kind, right? Here, two guys
Oh,
running
whoa,
here.
whoa, whoa. Oh, it's zombies.
No, that's off in Verdansk.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
happening in Verdansk, I think. Wait, device incoming, 57 seconds.
Okay, okay. Yeah, stay together.
Oh, you're on me. Good saves. I need armor.
So do I.
I wish I had any armor.
So we got to make our way.
Downtown?
We going rooftop or what are we doing here?
They moved the device. They're running away.
So you can carry it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God.
I got fluid.
There's so much going on. We need more LTMs like this.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
All right, we can just flood this.
I'm getting shot from above.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of guys on the roof, and there's still on cell block. And this guy's in here. Oh goodness.
He's weak. Oh no,
Weak in here.
I was right
Yeah,
on
we
it.
got it. We got 80% here.
He's bottom floor. He's bottom floor.
Okay. I just locked myself
Oh,
in
he's
here.
so far.
Yeah, I think he's got it. Wait, no, he just died. He just lost it. I downed the guy with it.
No, he's above you.
No.
He's behind.
Down him. Where's the device? Did we get it? I think I have it right now. I do. Hold it until it's ready. We armed it? No way we just clutched that. They're straight down to my left. They're looking straight at me. I can call it in. I got it.
Call it.
I launched the nuke. Let's go.
Yeah!
I'm gonna be executed. Save me.
I don't think you can. I don't think
He can't kill me. We're good.
Pog!
Yo, ice in my veins, baby. We got this.
Let's go.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it's on the other side. So that's Verdansk blowing up in the distance. Oh, that's so cool. Cheesiest win ever! Cheesiest win ever!
Yo, that's a YouTube team.
That's a YouTube!
No, the YouTube team.
Oh? Oh my God, this is so cool. No way. It's gonna do it. It's gonna go back in time. Dude, this is almost the exact thing I like made, mocked up like 2 months ago. $1984. Oh shit. Oh, the red door. You have no idea what's coming. Are we going on the map?
Are we?
I don't know.
We might be. We are.
Oh,
New Verdansk! New Verdansk!
oh my God.
Y'all want to go to standoff? It's right underneath us.
Let's go.
Let's go to
Luke
standoff.
kill win. Luke kill win.
Bruh! There's only 20 people in the game.
Guys, I feel like we can do this.
We can, yo, lock it in, boys. Lock it in.
So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The destruction of Verdansk. And I have to say, the cutscene that they added in for the reveal of Verdansk 84 was unreal. First of all, you had the reverse nuke explosion. You got to see where the nuke originated from. We go into outer space, we see the time reverse, and then we zoom in on Verdansk, and everything looks different. The entire lighting, the foliage of the area is totally different. And then of course we zoom in into hospital, and inside there we have the red door with Adler saying you have no idea what's coming, which is a great setup for what is coming with the hunt for Adler, which is the event that is now live right now, which we'll dive into a little bit more tomorrow. We've got so many story videos coming over the next week or so. Just be prepared for that. But as for right now, I just wanted to take a quick look at the new map and discuss what is new here and how this map has changed. So first things first, this is gameplay that was sent to me by Activision so I could bring you guys this video as quick as possible. And you're going to notice when you drop in right away, the entire lighting and season of the map has changed. In my opinion, it looks a little bit more bright and vibrant. There's a little bit of an orange tinge to it, but it's definitely brighter in general. Even when you go inside of buildings, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more in depth, you're going to notice that the lighting is a lot better, and that's going to help with things like the rose skin. The first thing that you're going to notice here is the new stadium. The new stadium is totally different. There is no roof, but there is a lot of like scaffolding around the outside of it and like a kind of second story. There's also a lot of things you can take cover behind, and it's a pretty interesting and different area to what we had before. The second area that we have that is brand new is called Factory. It is right outside of Superstore. So this area is going to be super hot because now there is a ton of loot right beside each other. You can see block is still there, and the overall area is the same. Like you have hangars off to the one side, but just putting this in adds a lot of density to this side of the map. The other thing you're going to notice here is that on the inside of these buildings, these kind of warehouses, it is much lighter than you're used to seeing inside of buildings. I think they did a pretty good job with the lighting. And another area where you can see that is when we go to Superstar. And inside, you're going to see that there are still some dark areas, but the middle area where they have skylights is much, much brighter. Now, the next part you're going to see here is just driving on a vehicle, going around airport. And this is where you're going to kind of see that there are a bunch of new exteriors to buildings. For example, airport that we drive by looks much different, especially on the other side, which unfortunately you can't see in this video here. Now, if you're going from airport up towards what is now called Summit, you will notice a new area called the Old Mines. It's what you were seeing here. Kind of reminds me of something from Blackout, but definitely a new area where there used to be nothing. Speaking of which, the next area that we have is Summit. This is an area that is completely different than it was before, and essentially what they did is they took the upper dam area and put in Summit into that area. There is gondolas to get from point A to point B. There is a much different pathing because now underneath the dam you can actually go underneath it. It isn't just like one straight wall going up there. Essentially, this is a completely different area, and I'm really interested to see how it plays because like the main building in the middle is very disconnected from everything else. It's going to be a very interesting area, especially if zones are finishing. I have to say though, this is probably the biggest change that you're going to see. Like if you're watching this right now, it doesn't even really look like dam because this used to all be frozen. And one thing that they did tell us is that this is essentially supposed to be more of like a spring or summer version of the map, whereas the old Verdansk, the 2020 version, was almost like winter, and that's why up in the mountains it was all frozen and stuff like that. And you'll definitely see that all of the foliage looks a lot more dense, and the map in general just looks a lot more dense. And some examples of some other new areas is you have standoff inside of Krovnik farmlands, so you'll see that kind of when you drop in. On top of that, you have the Duga. This is going to be one of the biggest changes of the map because there's this giant satellite array just in that area of the Duga, and it's huge. Like you can see it from very, very far away. And then the other thing that we have is the new Gulag. So the new Gulag is standoff. There is a two-story building off to the one side and then the main street. It plays very, very different than other gulags that we've had, and I'm really going to be interested to see what people think of it. The other things that I've noticed from playing on here is that, first of all, you can now just find weapons on the ground with random attachments. And essentially what I mean by that is that they're not necessarily blueprints. They can be any random weapon with any random attachment, but they do have to be Cold War weapons. And when you're playing in the gulag, the weapons that you spawn in with are random weapon with random attachments. I don't necessarily think there's going to be that rotation that we saw on the old Verdansk map. So that is it. That is Verdansk 84. It is very, very different. I did not expect them to change this much. I'm curious what you guys think about it. Is this what you were expecting? What did you think of the event? Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to have many more videos coming out on this. Tomorrow we'll probably do a full map comparison, and we definitely have to talk about the Hunt for Adler event as well. But yeah, we've got lots of videos coming throughout the rest of the week, so make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have notifications turned on. We have lots of content to cover in this very, very new map of Warzone. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you think down in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're made